Previously on Stop Bullying Alliance.
No. Oh.
Hello guys and welcome to the Stop Bullying Alliance.
Hey, you! Right, if you don't get off my turf right now, I'm gonna put your lights out.
Welcome to Stop Bullying Alliance. Hey!
Hello guys, and welcome to Stop Bullying Alliance Season 3. So, we are starting a new season today, and so today we're going to be doing a quick overview of what's going to be happening in the series, plus we're going to be talking about a certain method of bullying which you may be interested in, how to deal with it. So, firstly, the season, a quick season overview or plan or whatever. So, obviously, there are a few changes this season, apart from the aesthetic one, so like the titles and the credits, which I'm pretty proud of, to be honest, and also the music. But there's going to be a few changes. So, the season is more going to be based upon stuff that I have experienced. Not everything's going to be based on stuff that I've experienced, but a lot of it. And so, some people who are from my school, or who have known me from past schools, will realise some of the stories which I'm telling, because, or stories from my perspective. And so, yeah, if you recognise it, then good for you, good for you in some senses, but it's just the way it goes. So that's just basically what the season is going to be more aimed about. It's not going to be a heavy basing system. We're not going to have every single episode based on that, as today or this episode will explain, but next week we will have something based on me. And so today we're going to be talking about bullying on video games. And so video games, well, we're talking more about the multiplayer online network. And so you're talking about your Call of Duties and basically generally things with some form of messaging system or messaging board which the public can view. So it's not necessarily a friends server, it's a public server. And so this sort of thing can occur in many methods. I mean, the one that I experienced was on a game which was produced for the Wii back in 2009 called Monster Hunter Tri, and I made quite of a fool of myself in one thing because I forgot to drink a health potion and I got pounded on for it. And yeah, that can be considered a case of bullying, because although they're gamers and they're very passionate about their game, then it's still something which is a problem, because you are still being negatively affected by what they're saying, and you don't want that, do you? You prefer to go about your life without people going, oh, you should have drunk that health potion, because let's face it, sometimes you make mistakes. And so this is more of, we're now going to get into the solving bit of the episode. This is how you're going to solve it. Now, generally with video games, they have some form of admin system. They can have some form of admin system, and so if you have, especially with servers as well. So if you have, if you are getting bullied on a server, then what you have to do is you try to contact the admin and say, hey, such and such a person is bullying me, can you please solve it? And they will get to you. I mean, and hopefully, it depends on what they count as bullying, because also it can be counted as some cases can be counted as trolling, and it's one of those things where you don't know whether trolling counts as bullying. And so just generally contact the admin if you can, if there is an admin. Second thing is maybe you'll be able to block whoever the user is who is bullying you. So if it's whoever the name is, just try to block them if you can. If not, then there is always a third method, which obviously you prefer not to go to. But if it's on a public server, and if you do come across this person or whoever is bullying you on this server, leave, go to another server, and maybe, because maybe in a few months' time, even if you are on the same server as this person, he won't know your username, he won't remember your username for 3 months, so you'll be able to go on there. And so it's up to you really about how you deal with it. Obviously the best way is to go to the admin first, hence why I mentioned it first. But generally, when I'm gonna give advice in this series, it's gonna be the best first, and then it's going to be, well, if that doesn't happen, this happens, and if that doesn't happen, this happens, if that doesn't happen, this happens, so on and so forth. And so that's generally how it is. So yeah, hope you like the new titles, guys, and hope you like the new credits. And I hope you also enjoyed the 1 year anniversary episode. I am really happy. So thank you, members of the Alliance, okay? Then we've got Dell, who has provided the wonderful music, which you are listening to right now. And then you've got Ellie, who just generally has very good ideas. I mean, she was the person that came up with the whole 1 year having the other members back for the 1 year anniversary. And then you have Will, who came up with the idea of role plays. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.
Next time on Stop Bullying Alliance.
Which is called the Tom Touch, as I only had 1 or 2 friends when I was in primary school.
Stop bullying alliance, yeah.